So today we're going to talk about finding the slope between 2 points. Yes.
Is it voices too, or is it just right now?
Yes, it's voices too. Be quiet. Thank you. So finding the slope between 2 points. On a graph, if we have 2 points A and B, I am given an X pairing here and a Y pairing here. I'm also given an X pairing here, which is X2 and Y2. As such, if I want to find the overall rate of change along the X compared to the Y, I know that the rate of change gives me the steepness of this blue line. This is the slope. Now, it's not the distance, it's the slope. So, slope is equal to the change in Y over the change in X, which is conveniently the difference between the two Y points and the difference between the two X points, or the X pairings, between point A and 1, point A and point B. Essentially what I'm saying is hey, I've got the Y value at point B, which is my finishing point, minus my Y value at point A, all over my X value at point B, or my final point, minus my final or my initial X value. It gives me the overall distance between those 2 points along either X or Y. Now, an example. On y'all's worksheet, you happen to have these 2 points. You have 19, negative 16 for your first point, and we'll call that point A. And you have negative 7 and negative 15, and we'll call that point B. So this first point, which some teachers like to use Roman numerals to talk about the difference between 2 points, you basically are just going to use this formula that I wrote right there. So M equals the change in Y over the change in X, which equals Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1, or YB minus YA over XB minus XA. In this instance, this would be your YB, this would be your XB, this would be your YA, this would be your XA. So essentially, I'm going to plug it in parentheses via direct substitution, and I'm going to subtract the other one via direct substitution. Notice how right here, I have parentheses separating the actual values that are substituted. If I don't put the negative 16 in parentheses, I might actually forget that a negative times a negative is equal to a positive. And if you don't do that, you will forget your signs, and you will actually lose the value of what you're trying to accomplish, and you'll, instead of adding, you'll subtract it. And that's not going to give you the right answer. On the next one, you have to use parentheses, and I'm going to substitute in my XB, so negative 7 substituted, subtracted, parentheses, 19. This becomes negative 15 plus 16 over negative 7 minus 19. Negative 15 plus 16 is 1. And negative 7 minus 19 is negative 26. So this is the overall slope of these 2 points right here. So this implies M equals negative 1 over 26. which is this box right here, for those of you guys who can't see it because it's cut by the projector screen.